Hey everyone, welcome back and happy, what is today? Tuesday. Okay, guys. So we are getting ready. Do you love how I just like have my mouth guard sitting on my desk? We are getting ready to, it's like ADD, like squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. We are getting ready to go out of town. Jason is in Charleston right now, still doing what he's doing. And I am flying out tomorrow to meet my mom. I love my mom in Florida. Um, to go pack up my house and move stuff to Charleston. And by the way, my mother-in-law listens to everything that I do on here. And I just want to say that woman has been a godsend. Literally has helped me with so much, helped Jason with so much. I could not have done any of this without her. It actually makes me like emotional because I'm like, holy, I am so freaking grateful. And I can't explain. Yesterday, I just had like, it's like a lot. It's a lot happening right now. But this is sort of like my kind of like where I get to take a breath when I get to come on here. And I love this because I love to spend time with you guys, even though I'm literally talking to a camera, but it feels the same. So with that, smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys. So we are back to talk about the Ariana Madix and Rachel Leviss of it all. You guys know that we did a video earlier talking about Rachel's new man, Matthew Dunn. And Matthew Dunn has quite the controversial past. He is a huge MAGA supporter, and I don't know how that's going to sit with the Bravo fans. But speaking of Rachel, I'm sure Ariana's going to hate that I put this photo up. But here we go. Thank you to page 6. Ariana Madix is accusing Rachel or Raquel of trying to punish her with the revenge porn lawsuit. Ariana Madix hit back at Rachel, and her lawsuit, accusing her ex-friend of trying to seek vengeance for Scandival. Per court documents obtained by page 6, her lawyers claim that Raquel seeks to punish and blame Miss Madix for the negative reaction that Raquel received as a result of her affair with Tom Sandoval. The documents allege that Raquel's lawsuit is an abuse of the legal process and does not seek to vindicate any rights, but attempts to prevent people from practicing free speech. Now, Ariana's lawyer requested that Raquel's lawsuit be stricken down, adding that she should also be awarded her attorney's fees and cost. So Rachel filed the lawsuit in the Los Angeles Superior Court against Ariana and Sandoval in February, accusing them of revenge porn, intentional infliction of emotional distress, eavesdropping, and invasion of privacy. Raquel, who engaged in a months-long affair with Tom while he was dating Ariana, argued that he recorded an intimate FaceTime call between them without her consent, showing her in a state of undress and masturbating. Now, the former pageant queen then alleged the Dancing with the Stars alum came across the video of her then boyfriend's phone, or on her then boyfriend's phone, and screenshot them onto her own device, adding that she was terrified Ariana would leak them because Ariana hated her guts and was out for blood. Okay, here's my thing really quick. What proof? Like, listen, if Rachel had proof, I'm going to say this. If Rachel had proof that Ariana did, in fact, share that video, yeah, that's illegal. If she had proof that she screenshotted it, that she shared it around, one, it would be on the internet by now. There would have been clips, there would have been pixelated photos, there would have been something, it would have been there, but it's not, okay? So you're suing her because you believe she did that when you weren't there. You were actually somewhere. So what? You were in New York City with Sheena. I just like, unless you have concrete evidence, I would not go file a lawsuit. That would be the last thing that I did. But I'm also not Rachel. Now, Ariana's lawyers went on to explain again that she found out about the affair in the worst possible way when she found the sex video on Tom's phone during a show in West Hollywood. The Bravo star was devastated and immediately confronted Sandoval about his affair, is what the filing read. And she also sent Raquel a text that said, "You're dead to me," along with the video. Per the filing, Ariana didn't share or show any of the video footage that she found because Sandoval immediately deleted them off her phone while they were discussing the scandal in an alley behind the concert venue. In separate documents obtained by Page Six, Ariana wrote, "I did not send the videos to anyone else. I only saw the video of Raquel masturbating in places secluded from others, alone in the bathroom stall and in the alley with Mr. Sandoval. A heated argument ensued between me and Mr. Sandoval, and Mr. Sandoval forcibly grabbed my phone from my hands, causing my credit cards and driver's license to fall to the pavement. I quickly grabbed my cards off the pavement and chased after Tom, who had further distanced himself from the club. And by the time I caught up with him, he had deleted everything from my phone, the videos that I recorded of the FaceTime video, all of it." Meanwhile, Sandoval responded to Raquel's lawsuit earlier this month, slamming the filing as a thinly veiled attempt to extend her fame and to rebrand herself as the victim instead of the other woman. According to the documents obtained by Page Six, his lawyers allege that Raquel was attempting to portray him as predatory and Ariana as a scorned woman. But the attorney also claimed that Raquel's podcast is an attempt to further bend the narrative to her will. So Sandoval's lawyers also argued that Raquel created and published their recorded FaceTime session, explaining it to be a consensual exchange. Based on Raquel's own allegations, Sandoval merely saved private copies of the videos that Raquel had filmed and shared with him. And at the time, Raquel's lawyers slammed Sandoval's response to the lawsuit, telling Page Six, Sandoval's response in the face of irrefutable evidence that will be presented in the court is disturbing. Leveraging such claims for media attention and perpetuating victim blaming is not just deplorable, but actionable. In her original lawsuit, Raquel took full responsibility for the affair with Sandoval while he was in a 10-year relationship with Ariana. However, she insisted that there was more to the story. The complaint read, "Lost in the mix was that Raquel was a victim of the predatory and dishonest behavior of an older man who recorded sexually explicit videos of her without her knowledge or consent, which were then distributed, disseminated, and discussed publicly by a scorned woman seeking vengeance and catalyzing the scandal. Aside from seeking compensatory, special, general, and consequential damages, the Bravo alum is also requesting Sandoval and Ariana halt the distribution and destroy all copies of her alleged video." I think that somewhere right now, you have Ariana who's like, "I don't have your god video," if I had to guess. But wait. Let's bring it over to Brock and Sheena.
More about Ariana is, why did you think she should be over it only a few months after finding out about the affair?
And did it come across like that?
I think so.
Okay, well, I don't think it was like...
I think it came across that way with a lot of us. I don't think it was just you.
I don't think, I think my intention with that was, in the moment, forget about the whole aspect of forgiving Tom and that. It was really focused on the things that she can control and focus on, which was the house, the little things, like let go and move on from that and find that comfort of that release. And I think that was my only intention, was just to help her grow through this experience or support her through this, whatever transition we call it. And that was it. I didn't want to like say, hey, your feelings are invalid. You have to move on from the scandal, move on. It wasn't that. It was, I think, take note of the good things that are happening around in your life and focus on those and then move through that. That was it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I lied. One more.
Oh, God.
Ariana just said that she hasn't watched any of the season, but on Watch What Happens Live, she said she was hurt by some of the comments you made on the show. Do you think she would have had a different perspective of you if she had actually watched the show this season? I feel like she would have at least had more context, versus forming thoughts from what she's seen on her FYP page on TikTok and like the social media echo chamber. I think having full conversations in context instead of just little sound bites and clips, I think would have been beneficial. But
I think for myself and you and like, I'm not speaking on other people, but this season was a difficult one for all of us to navigate before the social media aspect of it and respecting boundaries. And so because of those boundaries that were put in place, I think a lot of conversations didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so we are filling in the gaps.
Yeah. And I mean, we are filming a reality television show, not personal
you're forced
propaganda.
to have these conversations.
Yeah, we are. And
Not
Also-
forced. I take that.
No,
Sorry.
but I mean, we are put in situations where we have conversations that we maybe wouldn't normally have. You know, I don't think
True.
3 months after the affair, if I had that interaction with Sandoval, like in Tahoe, I would not be FaceTiming Ariana immediately after. You know, like I get it. She's not my audience for that. So there are uncomfortable things that, you know, we do because we're making a show as
you're
well.
put into a position to have the
Yes.
uncomfortable conversations. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I also, it's like, I don't expect her or other castmates to be singing my praises like at all times as well. You know, I feel like it's like they shouldn't. But at times, I don't know. It's like things aren't going to always be, you know, all honky dory in the friend group.
Not honky dory. Who's honky dory? Okay, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially with Ariana moving to dismiss said lawsuit. So pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. If you haven't already hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button. And I will see you guys next time. Love you guys.